Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here. More confused than I've been since the time I looked up flammable and inflammable in the dictionary to learn that they meant the same thing in XCOM 2. And I'd say the whole flammable, inflammable thing is a pretty good analogy for how discombobulated I am after tangling with the Viper King last episode. I mean, I'd say that he's inkillable, but thanks to the Oxford English Dictionary, I don't actually know now if that means he's capable of being killed or if he's utterly immortal. It's a real conundrum. I mean, I'm fully convinced that he's immortal. The battle that we had last episode has convinced me that unless we have some sort of upgrades of which I'm unaware, he's not gonna be killable. So I can't really call him inkillable if I don't know what it means now, can I? Yeah. Kinda dropped the ball on that one, didn't you there, grammar? Pathetic loser. Anyway, never let it be said, kids. When your grammar, she's like, or your teacher taught you back in 4th grade, she's like, now, little Billy, you know grammar's, and you know, she was full of shit. Grammar's its own beast. It can do whatever the hell it wants. Grammar, you shouldn't even try to master it. It's untamable. It won't be tamed. There's no hope. Anyway, I do have hope, and my hope is that since I'm playing this mid through, so I won't have any of the story mission stuff available for Alien Kings, I do hope at least we're going to get some of the upgrades, because without the upgrades that you get for the Alien Hunters DLC, I really don't know how the King aliens are supposed to be defeatable. I mean, they can run away on my turn when they're hunting us, so if they can run away on my turn when they're hurt, I don't really see how I'm going to beat them. Unless there are some new tools, which, as I understand it, I don't know much about the Alien Hunters DLC. I'm playing this basically blind, but I do know there are some new tools they're supposed to get you to help you out. So let's go see if we can build. I think there's supposed to be a new room that's focused to killing the Alien Kings, but clearly we can't build that because we've got a lab or power relay, a defense matrix, and resistance comms, none of which I need. That's fantastic. Okay. Maybe well, let's go see if there's anything new in the armory. Maybe we can build a new item.
Commander?
I absolutely know for certain there are new items that are designed to help us kill these guys. None of this shit is new. No. Actually, we should build a proximity mine. Those are really good. Okay, here we go. This is new. The Bolt Caster. It's also 45 supplies. Discovered among a cache of seemingly archaic weaponry, Bolt Caster is deceptively powerful, but limited by a slow rate of fire. Target enemies have a chance of being stunned on impact. Weapon is unique, and it cannot be duplicated or replaced. So don't die while somebody's wielding is what they're saying. Stunned on impact seems like exactly what we need. Oh, hello. These also upgrade? Oh, that's really cool. Let's see what else there is. So the magnetic bolt caster. Do I not have to build this to build this? I don't. Interesting. Frost bomb. 35 supplies. Relying on an as-of-yet unidentified chemical agent, these handheld explosives seem capable of instantaneously reducing the ambient temperature of the surrounding area. Exposed tissue will be frozen on contact. Weapon is unique, cannot be duplicated. So, wait a minute. Maybe this is what we need to keep them from running away on our turn. We hit them with the frost bomb and then they're stuck? Alright, well, we're definitely building that. Hunter's axe? Honed to an incredible degree, these ornately crafted throwing axes are compact enough for our soldiers to engage with from long range. These weapons are unique and cannot be... Okay, so yeah, I got the whole unique thing. Ooh, a pistol. Remarkably accurate, ensuring that even the most inexperienced of our soldiers will strike their intended target. There's also a chance they could kill the target and escape undetected. Alright, well, we gotta build the pistol. I mean, we should just build all this shit. So, can we skip the magnetic bolt caster and just go straight to the plasma bolt caster? I mean, it's like better, right? Do I need to upgrade? I'm concerned that skipping them will result in some kind of bug, and the build cost and all this stuff is really cheap. Let's just build all of it. So we'll build the ionic axe, and then let's build the enhanced shadow keeper. Hell yeah. Then the fusion axe. Oh wait, plasma bolt caster, magnetic bolt caster. So let's do the magnetic bolt caster. Wow, we need Illyrium. Shit. Okay. Settle down, Pete. This is not the end of the world. So we build the fusion axe, and we need 20 for the pistol, and so we need 30 Illyrium. Okay. We can get this. This is not an insurmountable problem. We should be able to make a deal maybe on the black market. They usually sell Illyrium. Oh, very funny, fucking XCOM. I need Illyrium, so what do you throw me? Alloys. Be like, oh, you got plenty of alloys. You want to do... Yeah. Trolling bastards. Up to the black market. They're like your kid brother back when you were 6, and you'd be like, "Oh man, I really wouldn't mind a Snickers." And your kid brother would come in and be like, "Oh, you mean this Snickers?" You'd be like, "Give me the Snickers." He'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's fine, but you're gonna have to give me your teddy bear for a week so he can be my slave." Because your brother was a little weird and he liked to torment you. Yeah. All right, so can we buy? We can. Oh, there's exactly the right amount. Never mind. Okay, you're not at all like our little brother who used to troll the shit out of us for our teddy bear for Snickers. That's fine. We'll buy your Illyrium, sir. I think I'm also going to buy this scope and autoloader because we have so much intel now that we've got Steve Irwin just jacking aliens and slugging their brains out and stealing them. We're not having any trouble keeping our supply of intel up. Superior conditioning, Jill Olsen engineer. No. Berserker autopsy. I don't want to rush autopsies. That just seems futile. Do I want superior conditioning? Actually, I think we have a superior conditioning that we might not even be using. Let's see if we can sell anything. I mean, while we're here, you're very interested in the sectoid corpses. All right, I'll go down to 10. That's fine. You're very interested in my med kit? No, you can't have it. I mean, I only have the one. Illyrium crystals, no way. Advent officer corpses? Sure, we'll get rid of some of these. Let's go down to, like, 10 seems to be the magic number. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Illyrium core. Faceless, we'll hang on to those. Stun lancers. I mean, we can probably get by with 10 of those, right? Viper corpses, ditch one of those. Advent mech wreck, probably go down to 10. Mutons, 10. Shield bearer, 10. Archon corpses, we got a lot of those. You know what I'm thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking 10. Advent trooper corpses, well, let's go with 15 on these, because I have gone down to 10 before and completely dicked myself. Not gonna let that happen again. So yeah, we do have a PCS superior conditioning that we're already not using, so no real reason to get that. We got anything else we want to get rid of? Sectopod wreck? No, we'll be needing that. Superior laser sight blue screen rounds. Hair trigger, we're never going to use that. We're never going to use this stock. The stasis vest intrigues me. We picked that up last episode. I'm not sold on it, but you know, I mean, maybe I'll come around. Advanced scope is going to be at least moderately useful. Advanced autoloader, superior scope. Okay, so let's just sell this, take our 229 supplies. We've got the Illyrium we need, so let's bounce like one of the balls in the ball episode of Futurama, where the wind-up gun is going to sing us the little song so we can make it shooty and kill those filthy neutrals.
Have people still waiting for an assignment.
What are you talking about, Lily?
Working on construction, excavation, or
We have, the proving ground. Okay, all right, well, thank you for the reminder, Lily. I mean, normally I tend to get a little saucy with you, a little irritated, but in this case, you've done me a good turn and reminded me that we haven't been working on anything. The question is now, what do we want to work on? Powered weapon is tempting. We still don't have the blaster launcher, which I sort of want. Skulljack. We do not have battlefield medicine yet. I mean, we should definitely do that.
Sounds good, Commander.
We'll just, if nothing else, just to get it out of the way. Battlefield medicine can be pretty useful. What are we researching right now?
Hello, Commander.
Oh, the Pokeball, right.
Underway, but it will be sometime
Yeah, well, just keep cracking that shell. Don't worry, Dr. Tigan. Pikachu is in there, I assure you. If you keep working him, mostly you just have to say, Pikachu, I choose you, and then throw it on the ground, and it'll just pop right out. You may be trying to overthink the Pikachu situation. Do I need to put anybody in resistance comms? No, I mean, we've got the whole engineering thing is pretty well covered. I can't build anything. We have bonus power. We could build a defense matrix, which, I mean, we are eventually going to have to fight a base defense. It might be useful. Could also potentially build a laboratory. Man, oh, I almost...
Hey, Commander.
I'm the world's dumbest man. I honestly think sometimes if I don't have a little goldfish DNA in me and that I don't have any memory whatsoever. So yes, we're building that, and yes, we're building that. And I probably didn't need to build the intermediary steps one. 35, that's for a regular fusion blade. Well, we don't even need that now. We got a fusion axe. I think we're probably sorted. What else we should do? We should probably equip that stuff. But let's see if we can get a mission first. We do have a number of troopers who are hurt because after our first little encounter with the king there, and I'm not talking about Elvis, the Viper King. Oh, mama, come on over. I'll snag you with my tongue, baby. Yeah. You know, the Viper King as like an Elvis costume has some fantastic potential, I think. You know what? I'm going to have to say this, 2K Games. You may have dropped the ball on that one. The Viper King should definitely be an Elvis clone. Like a pompadour, white sequin jumpsuit, bloated purple, dead on a toilet kind of thing. It could work. He could come out with a guitar instead of whatever plasma weapon he has, or maybe like a sort of Mad Max Fury Road inspired Elvis where he's got a guitar that just shoots jets of flaming plasma. He comes out and he's like, burn me tender. And then he's unleashing a rift, a massive plasma fire. Burn me true. Melt your skin to goo. That'd be awesome. I can see it. So we made contact in Western Asia. This is going to give us another facility. We also got to serve mankind, which makes recruits cost 10 supplies. Because those are a thing we often use. Alright then. We've got some alloys. We've got a contact. We got facilities all over the joint. How much intel does it take to open this one up? I mean, we would have to make contact in Western Europe. Let's take a look and see where our best potential continent bonus lies. Spare parts does what? All proving ground costs reduced by 50%. I mean, that would have been good 100 years ago. What's Oceania? Quid pro quo. We would just need to build a relay here? Yeah, we just need a relay. Black market items cost 33% less intel. I mean, that's not shamefully bad. Hidden reserves. Bonus Avenger power. Man, our continent bonuses are just hot. Just smelly, flaming garbage. I don't know. The Australia one seems cheap. Plus, we're eventually going to want a radio relay over here anyway for our Brazilian contacts. It's bonus cash, too. We'll just go do this. It's fun. We'll go install a radio relay. We're keeping an eye on the Avatar project, of course. Again, we have ample opportunities to go hit facilities. And we need some time for everybody to heal up. So we're going to let the old staff do their thing down in the medical bay. Although the Gremlin's bedside manner is somewhat to be questionable. I mean, you thought Dr. House was a little bit rough on the whole wound recovery thing. Yeah, you should see Dr. Gremlin. That guy, he's a real dick. Especially if he eats after midnight. He gets real grouchy. So Atlas Casanova King has developed Schism. Insanity now does a small amount of guaranteed damage and applies Rupture to the target. You know, Rupture would really, really help against the Alien Kings. If an enemy is carrying an explosive, they can be remotely detonated by the Psi Operative fuses. Shit, that ability is real bad. Solace extinguishes or blocks mental impairments for themselves and nearby squad mates. Not terrible. Sustain is interesting. It will, you know what? Let's take Sustain, because if Atlas King takes a death blow, and given the proclivity of Alien Kings coming up, it's not out of the question somebody might come up and punch Atlas King until he's a puddle of slop. We should probably try and prevent the slop puddle happening. And I think Solace is the mop, squeegee, and bucket that we would need just in order to safeguard Atlas's life. And then it's back to scanning. So, from the looks of things, it seems like our facility raid may be our next mission. No, absolutely not. Alright, well, we're going to have to do a guerrilla operative. See, now this has me think that, 13? I'm not really interested in stopping Viper rounds. I mean, it sucks, but it's as I recall, there was something more pressing. Alien Infiltrator, hidden faceless on every mission. Yeah, that really sucks. The alien counts on these missions have me real concerned by the fact that they're supremely low. And the last time we saw one low like this, well, we found the Viper King. So Alien Infiltrator versus, what are you again? Avatar Project. The Avatar Project major breakthrough at this point is completely fucking irrelevant. I mean, the Doom counter is already up. Yeah, we have to do. All right, so it's gonna be. It's definitely this one then. All right.
Setting course for Sector 1.
Here's our guerrilla op. This is what we're doing. We're gonna stop alien infiltrators. Also, I'd like to just toss this out there, XCOM, but I'm feeling a little battered and abused here. I mean, I may have to check into a shelter or something for a little temporary reprieve, because the frequency with which you've been throwing the chrysalid and faceless events at me has got me a little bit salty. I'm not gonna lie. So Honest Abe is out of commission because why? Oh, he got shot in the face. He's probably hurt for a billion years. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna probably need Abe's gun. Let's make weapons available. All right, so Helen Deadeye Keller. Let's check your loadout. We built this frost bomb. Do I want to have Helen Keller tote it is the question. This beam cannon. Yeah, Lincoln, where you at? I'm gonna need your gun, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna need your gun as well, Moose Juice. Where's Honest Abe? Abe, hey, Stovepipe, why do you have a regular beam cannon? I mean, you really shouldn't. That could be part of the reason we were having some trouble last episode, because clearly we were undergunned. Fantastic. So you get an expanded magazine and an advanced scope, expanded magazine and superior scope. Well, let's do this then. Helen Deadeye Keller's going to be toting this beam cannon into battle. And Tara Moose Juice Reed, once again, is getting the call to the big mean. She's getting pulled up to the majors. I think we definitely put an advanced scope on this as well. Can we do a weapon modification here for you? Tara? Weapon mod? Need a weapon mod for Tara Reid. Here we go. Weapon upgrade. Yes. Let's get rid of this advanced scope and replace it with a superior scope. That's sweet. And the expanded magazine is nice, but look, don't we have a superior reloader, which is just unlimited? Well, it's not unlimited free reloads, it's 3. Would I rather have the bigger clip? I might rather have the bigger clip. That's a tough call. I think, we'll hold off on that. Advanced hair trigger, advanced autoloader. No, I just want the bonus to hit, because Tara Reid's a bad shot. Sorry, Tara, I don't mean to call you out or anything, but let's face it, you're a bad shot. You're shitty. We gotta make utility items available as well. I'm sorry, Tara Reid, you're just not a straight shooter. Maybe it's because you aim down your nipples and they both point off to opposite sides like a cockeyed dog. I mean, it's not my fault. So we definitely want the Frost Bomb, but I don't think we should have Helen Deadeye Keller using it. I mean, it seems like we've got better opportunities for Keller to just do straight-up damage. So let's give Keller the Acid Bomb. Some sort of dangerous bullet. I'm thinking... Where's my Viper rounds? Who's got the Viper rounds? Moose Juice, are you... Goddamn, Tara Reid, you're Bogart and everything. Give me those Venom rounds. You take Tracer rounds because you're a bad shot. Tracer rounds go with you. Incendiary Bomb. Now, let's... Now, I want... This sounds insane, but I want Tara Reid to have the Frost Bomb. Although the person with Salvo, which Tara Reid does not have... Never mind, Tara Reid, I rescind that. Take the Incendiary Bomb. It's fine. Because I want to be able to salvo chain shot, and you definitely can't do that. That's going to be a Helen Keller thing. So let's go Frost Bomb.
Charges in this grenade don't
here we
seem
go.
all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
So basically, it's just a big can of liquid nitrogen, right? Liquid nitrogen just evaporates when it hits the atmosphere, Bradford. I gotta say, you and Dr. Shen, I'm questioning your technological chops here. Alright, so Jane, I can't even remember now who's going on. We got so much gear flipping around here, I can't even remember who the hell's on the mission. Alright, so Helen Deadeye Keller and the Moose Juice are sorted. Steve, I think you're probably good. Yuri, you're gonna need to be edited because we just built a fancy new fucking fangled pistol and you're damn sure toting that into battle. Let's see what it can do. Is it more damage? It's the same damage. Shadowfall. Pistol shot that is guaranteed to hit. If the target is killed, the shooter gains concealment. That's really cool. Powered Shadowkeeper strength is comparable to beam pistol but has improved aim and critic. Oh, bonus crit? Extra 10% aim, bonus crit. Oh, Yuri, baby, this is going to be good for you. Yeah, Powered Shadowkeeper, you're going to be toting that.
There's no excuse for missed shots.
Yes, Bradford, please. My name is Yuri Novak, sir. Do you see me missing shots on a routine basis, you piece of garbage? Don't talk to me ever again, Bradford. Never, ever speak to Yuri. Not ever. It's just unacceptable, sir. You may not speak to Yuri Novak. I am so far above you. Smiley Miley, I don't think you're going on this mission. So we got Atlas King. Atlas, we need to edit you a bit, though. Because we got that bolt caster. I'm curious exactly what this thing can do, but I'm thinking Atlas King might be interesting. So Plasma Bolt Caster, 10 to 12 damage. It does way more damage than his gun. It is a clip size of 1, which is terrible. Bonus aim and a 20% stun chance, that's pretty good. Each attack has a chance to stun a target and cannot be dodged. That's supremely important. Genetically empowered aliens are highly susceptible to being stunned. So clearly, alright, yeah. We're giving this to Atlas Casanova King.
Shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
It looks cool as shit, too. I mean, look at this thing. It's like a fucking throwing a boat anchor at somebody. Ah, shiver me timbers, he crushed me with an anchor. Aye. Sort of like half Popeye, half pirate. I don't know what I was going for there. But I'm giving this to Atlas King for one reason. This thing has one bullet, and then you gotta reload it, and I'm assuming we can't modify this. Or can we? Can we? No, weapon upgrade. Okay, no, we cannot. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. But here's the thing. We can't modify that. So Atlas King has other ways to do damage. Having him have a one-shot weapon, not that big of a deal. It seems like the perfect call for the Casanova. We need a ranger because somebody's taking a fusion axe into battle. I built the damn thing. Somebody's going to use it. Who is our highest ranking ranger? That would be Drunk Uncle Mel or Taylor Crimson Swift. You know what, Drunk Uncle Mel? It's been a while, and say what you want about Mel Gibson. I mean, he's Brad House fucking batshit crazy. But the man has been pretty solid every time we've taken him on a mission. I mean, if you take Uncle Mel out and all you're asking him to do is murder, I mean, he'll bring the murder. He's got murder covered. Who has our good shotgun? Apparently no one has our good shotgun. Okay, well, did I just not equip shit properly at all last time? I must not have. Alright, well, let's get the old storm gun here. Advanced laser sight, expanded magazine. That'll do. So Uncle Mel is cocked, blocked, and ready to kill. Fusion axe.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this
That
thing should
looks
cut down anyone standing
badass.
in your way.
I mean, this is exactly as fucking crazy, lunatic, shithouse, insane, rampage axe murder that you would expect from Uncle Mel Gibson. This is a fitting weapon for Uncle Mel. What's the damage like on it? Not great. It's 6 to 8, so it's not good. A volatile electric charge once reached blade, providing increased damage and chance to burn enemy targets. One axe can be thrown from range for an instant burst of damage. So is that like the Shadowfall pistol and then it just doesn't miss? I mean, that thing's pretty badass. That's pretty cool. So we may not use it because I don't like melee weapons, but you know what? These look too badass to not take into battle. Drunk Uncle Mel, you're going to give me a Highlander scream, hike up your kilt, and full charge somebody with that shit. This is going to be sweet. Alright, I don't necessarily love this team, but I don't necessarily hate it either. We do need to get Drunk Uncle Mel's utility items sorted. So, Uncle Mel, where's your AP rounds, boy? There you go. Gonna need those. AP rounds and what, like a Mimic Beacon, I'm thinking? Medkit, Flashbang, Stasis Vest. Acid Bomb is, I hate not having my Acid Bomb. I like my Acid Bomb, but I also like my Incendiary Bomb. And in case we run into another Alien King, we need the Frostbomb. We don't have a choice. Alright, this is it. Hey, crocky, mate. I'm telling you, my quest to catch 'em all. Admittedly, Pete, didn't start out so good, but I'm Steve Owen, damn it. I'm Steve Pokemon Owen, in fact. You know I'm going to catch 'em all, Pete, and I think with these new weapons, maybe, just maybe, gonna have a chance, mate. Gonna have a chance. I'd feel a lot better if we had Abraham Lincoln on this mission instead of Tara Moose Juice Reed. Pete, I think we'd all feel a little bit better if we had Honest Abe on here. Say what you want about Abe, but the man's got a durable face, Pete. Can take a lot of damage, mate. Lot of damage. You don't think old Moose Juice here just doesn't have quite the same intestinal fortitude as old Honest Abe? I mean, I don't trust her face to stop a bullet. Abe, he's tried and true, mate. His face is bulletproof. It's better than Kevlar. It also sort of looks like a piece of Kevlar, but, you know, it'll stop a bullet. Tara Reid? Seems soft and squishy to me, mate. Not sure that head's gonna withstand with the impact of a solid alien plasma blast. I'm not sure either. We're going to Shack Point, Novgorod. Wow. The people of Shack Point just really don't give a shit about their civic pride. They'll be like, where do you live? You know, fucking Shack over on Shack Point. Yeah, it's a shitty part of town. You know what? I don't care. Spend a lot of money on recreational drugs. Shack Point's the best I can afford. Say, you know, you could give up the drugs, and to that I say, fuck you. So we have to protect the data interceptor device and neutralize all enemy targets. I am not hugely enthused about this. Is everybody concealed? Everybody concealed. Alright, baby maker. Let's get you up here. Rooftops are always good. Want to try and hedge our bets. Take advantage of rooftops when possible. Is this concealment? It is. This should give Yuri excellent line of sight. Good potential fields of fire as well. And so the baby maker is pretty well in position. Drunk Uncle Mel, let's get you up there. Moose Juice, where can you be? Definitely somewhere that has cover. Like here? Alright, that's fine.
Good to go.
So the moose is on the move. Watch out for charging moose, by the way. You don't want to get charged by a moose. They're big animals. They'll hurt you. Mooses, that's a dangerous critter. Casanova, I guess we'll just bring you up here. And we could have Casanova throw a battle scanner, but I'm thinking that may be our opening move next turn. So nothing fancy here, just the old line abreast formation. It's a great move, Pete. One shot from a gatekeeper pretty much takes everybody out. It's some fantastic strategy, mate. So I hear slithering. Alright, well, it is not a Viper King. It is a Codex, which is a little unfortunate, but it's... Nobody took a shot at the thing? What the fuck are you? Are you just a regular Archon? Okay, you're just a regular Archon. For a moment there, he had the weird particle effect, and there is a, you know, a King alien who is an Archon. For the brief shining moment, I was absolutely fucking terrified. Well, this is a pod from hell. 3 codexes. Boy, that ain't no good. That ain't no good, boy. Alright, Deadeye. Well, we can't get too close, because we'll step into a detection tile. And I'm going to go with the controversial opinion that that would be bad. We get up here? We could, theoretically. Alright, let's see how much closer we can get without triggering anything off. Yuri, if we run you up here, I really would love to be in a position to whack these guys with... Steve Irwin, you do have capacitor discharge, right? You have scanning. You do not have capacitor discharge. Well, then, this is going to be a very significant problem, isn't it? I thought Steve Irwin would be able to hit them with the rudimentary flashbang, but it turns out that is, in fact, not going to happen. So, we're going to need, like, some Overwatch or something. We could frost bomb them. I mean, we could try it out, but am I going to use it right now on our very first... I think not. I think it's a little premature. Plus, Helen Keller can wreck them so good. If we come up here, just drop some Overwatch in. Alternatively, we could shard stored cannon them. You know, that's actually not a terrible idea either. It hits them all. This does 8 to 11 damage. It's going to put all of them in basically the dead zone. It's going to put all of them in what is basically an Anthony Michael Hall film. They'll be in the dead zone. Anthony Michael Hall in the dead zone.
Okay.
You know, I don't hate that plan. I really don't. In fact, I sort of... We could also Void Rift them all. What's our chance to insanity these guys? 70%. If we Void Rift, what if we would Void Rift and get a mind control on one of them? That's... Is it as good as Shred Storm cannoning them? I'm not really sure that it is. I think we bring Steve Irwin forward. Drunk Uncle, you have concealment, so we would prefer to have you do nothing that might reveal you. Tara Moose Juice Reed, let's get you. Steve Irwin is not in cover. Really got to start paying attention to that. Do we want Steve on Overwatch? Well, you know what? Actually, if we're going to Overwatch with Steve, having Steve be the guy who fucked up and didn't get into cover. Nice job, by the way, Irwin. Not the end of the world, because we can just double move Steve and he'll auto Overwatch with Ever Vigilant. Or will he not? Okay, maybe I am wrong. Alright, Casanova Frankenstein. This just seems like too good of an opportunity to pass up. As long as you're not hitting Helen Keller with this shot, I really don't care. Can you not catch all 3 of them? That says it does. I'm gonna trust it against my better judgment. Here comes the old Oh, right over the shoulder of Helen Keller. That was some dynamic shit right there. Did you see that? That was some impressive shit. He's like, Keller, duck. And she's like, huh? And then he just fired right over her shoulder. And you or I would have been really pissed off about that, because we'd been like, man, you fired a gun right by my ear. But for Helen Keller, see, that's not a problem. Casanova, say what you want, Atlas King is nothing if not considerate. He did that to the one person he knew wouldn't mind. He's a good guy, that Atlas King. Good guy. Helen Keller has lost her concealment. But you know what? This is basically the perfect opportunity for Yuri Novak to put on a killing display unrivaled in its intensity. Yuri can see 4. Where's the other guy, Yuri? So you got 1, you got 2, you got 3. Can you see that guy on the ground? Yes, you can. So we've got the can't miss shot. Oh, we could take this and put Yuri back into concealment with Shadowfall. Do I want to do that? You know, I don't hate that idea. But also, I want to face off, because it's gonna kill everybody. I mean, face off may just wipe the floor with the entire team. Let's see what our chances are like. I think Yuri's face off can probably get the job done. Yuri, can't miss, can't miss, can't miss. And yeah. Oh, no, there's one guy Yuri is not going to be able to hit because he's got a range issue. Do we have somebody who can do 1? We got to have somebody who can do 1 damage, right? I mean, Drunk Uncle Mel, if nothing else. Tara Moose Juice Reed, can you do... Okay, Tara Moose Juice Reed can get us the 1 damage that we're going to need. All right, well, let's just start things off then with Old Moose Juice. Grab yourself a kill, Tara. 1 for the win. And the moose is loose, and the codex is juiced. Nice shot. Reed's holding it down. By the numbers, says Tara Reed. Yeah, because you're all about being a by-the-book straight shooter, aren't you? All right, well, let's just go ahead and face off. This kills everything on the board. 1 kill for the Yeti. 2 kills for the Yeti. And 3 kills for Yuri. I'm like that Sesame Street, man. 1 dead codex. 2 dead codex. 3 dead codex. See, it's appropriate, Pete, because my accent is not naturally sort of Eastern European, sound vaguely like that Count guy. It works on multiple levels, Pete. You see, multiple levels. It's all about the clever humor. So do I want to take an orange move and risk spawning a pod? The answer, an emphatic no.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Drunk Uncle Mel can go forward because Uncle Mel is still concealed. So we can maybe pick something up here. As long as we don't step into a detection tile, Uncle Mel can go forward, do a little scouting for us here. You know what, Drunk Uncle Mel? Let's just get you up here behind this generator on top of what appears to be a shack made out of a cargo container. This is some budget construction right here. This is basically food truck technology taken to a new level. I'm impressed by the ingenuity of that small business owner. I really am. Also, I can't help but notice we are not... Why is the thing not getting shot at? It is not taking damage here. This has me very concerned. Specifically, it has me concerned that there's going to be, like, definitely an alien king on this mission, which I would not be a huge fan of. I mean, we know this isn't a detection tile. All right, Uncle Mel. The problem taking firsties with Uncle Mel is that Uncle Mel does not, I repeat, does not have hit and run, which is a problem. And the thing said there were 11 aliens on this mission, of which we have already taken out 3, meaning there are 8 left. So that's 2 pods, one of which we know is over here sort of on that roof. I would love to know what's rolling in style with that guy. I think we have Atlas King come forward and sort of scope it out for us. Is this... Man, I really would like for you to be a little bit faster here, Casanova. But you did a good job with the Shred Storm cannon, so you know what? I'm going to give you a little bygone here, buddy. Right, give me the battle scanner. Also, you do bring the battle scanner, so there's that as well. Can you throw it, like, over in this vicinity? Yeah, see, this would be good. Alright, so we've got a whole... What the shit is back there with 8 goddamn trillion health? Specifically, what was that? We sort of need to know, because that thing... Oh, it's a sectopod. Okay. Does it sound strange that there's a sectopod back there, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just a sectopod? Is it weird that I'm actually not that concerned about the fact that I'm about to square off against a sectopod and his boys on the roof here, one of whom is an Archon? Has this what XCOM has come to? It's just the fact that I'm nonchalant about these kind of enemies now? Be like, ah, you know, just a sectopod, it's fine. That seems wrong on a fundamental level. We know this pod is safe as well. Yuri will not trigger anything. It's also going to put Yuri in a good shooter spot. Also, this episode's run a little long. We spent a lot of time at the open, sort of dithering and preparing, talking about... I beg your pardon? Okay, now you're just straight up lying, XCOM, because you said there were 11 enemies on this map, and with these... Oh, never mind, there's only 2 of them. Alright, okay. I was about to be salty and say that you said there were 11 and there are in fact 12. But I rescind my salt because this is actually only 2 guys. So, you know what? Take it back. And we can deal with these guys too. Helen Keller, can you... I really need this to be able to hit that Advent guy, blow up his truck too. I really need this to go 1 tile deeper, Helen. Like, seriously, one tile further is what I got to get out of you. Need 1 extra tile, and Keller is not going to give it to me. You know what, Keller? I mean, I suppose that's okay. I'm used to not having people give it to me. It's, well, it's been shamefully common. Wait, for a second there, I thought we were catching him. Just a split second. Am I wrong? I am... Alright, well, this is going to blow up the car. It's going to shred some damage. It's going to drop that guy off a roof. Has a chance to blow up the gas pump, so we might be able to get some collateral damage. Yeah, well, that actually worked out pretty well. I think the trooper is dead. Honestly, I can't tell. We got a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of damage numbers popping up over here. Keller does have 1 follow-up shot, but she can only see the heavy mech. If all we kill is the heavy mech, I'm actually okay with that. So the Deadeye... Don't ask me how she kills those mechs, too. I mean, she must hear the whirring of their servos or some shit, because, I mean, normally she detects the still beating heart on your skin, but... I mean, she can't hear your still beating heart if you don't have a beating heart, and... I'm a little confused. Are you going to be able to see him from here, Moose Juice? Nope. Is there anywhere you can go where you can see him? Yes, there, and stand in the open like an idiot. and in all likelihood have just a terrible, terrible shot. Is that guy burning? Are you on fire, sir? You do not appear to be on fire. Alternatively, we could have Steve Irwin, if he can get line of sight, could hit him with a capacitor discharge. You know what? That's probably our best bet. Let's just go for the guaranteed damage here. I don't want to... You know, we got a Sectopod, an Archon, two more fairly difficult enemies back there. Not an aid protocol, please, Steve. I need a combat protocol. I know, Steve, you oftentimes get your protocols confused. Hey, crikey, mate. Got a lot of abilities over here. You gotta cut me some slack, Pete. Wait about catching them all. Got all these men back here, trying to keep them safe, trying to be a good leader, trying to be a good husband and father. The best, you know, zookeeper I can be, Peter. Got a lot on me plate, mate. Once in a while, mate, feel like you should maybe cut old Steve Irwin a little slack, though. Little slack, mate. That's all I'm asking for. Is it too much to ask, Pete? Little slack. That's all I need. This move should definitively be safe, Pete says, as for whatever bizarre reason, line of sight causes him to spawn a pod through the window. No, we did not. Is the enemy actually going to shoot at the thing this time? They, for whatever reason, are not. You know, if they're gonna not put me on a time crunch on this, I'm cool with that. If you're not gonna shoot at the thing, I'm in no hurry. Also, the Sectopod has really opened up line of sight back here, stomping around. These guys are standing right by the thing now, which is real bad. But we do. Why can we see them, by the way? Drunk Uncle Mel definitely cannot see them. Ellen Deadeye Keller is in a poor position. Alright, you know what? I think we'll pick this up next episode. I'm looking at the clock here. We're running just a tiny bit long. We still got a lot of mission left to do. And I have a sneaking suspicion, based on the fact that these guys are not shooting at the thing, very strong suspicion that we're going to be looking at facing off against an alien king. And I'm going to want as much time as possible to sort of plot out my move so it doesn't wind up like last time, where it was a complete and total debacle. So, that's it. Wrapping this one up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to watch me helplessly flail and spew salt about Viper Kings running away on my turn, again, in the future, you might consider subscribing as well, because we're going to be doing that probably until we kill one, which at the current rate may be, you know, roughly the 12th of never. Yeah, I'm a little... Am I still salty about the Viper King? Yeah, I'm, you know, shockingly salty about it. Shockingly salty. But that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.